Hi class, today we'll discuss rationalization of surds from rational and irrational number. This is the last part, very important. Look over here. What do you mean by rationalization of surds? Look over here carefully. Multiplying a surds with its conjugate, be careful, conjugate, to obtain a rational number. Rationalization, rational number is known as rationalization. Okay, and the term are known as rationalizing factor. Each term, rationalizing factor, I'll just explain it. Wait. For example, if you have something like root 3 minus root 2, this is a surds. What I'll do, I'll multiply with its conjugate. Conjugate of a binomial is nothing but you change the sign of the middle and you get the conjugate. So x minus y is the conjugate for x plus y. Similarly, x plus y is the conjugate for x minus y. So the conjugate of root 3 minus root 2 will be root 3 plus root 2. So when you're multiplying this by this, what do you get? See, a plus b, a minus b is a square minus b square, which is 3 minus 2, that's 1, which is a rational number. So by rationalizing, what I did, I changed a surd into a rational number. Am I clear? This is the meaning of rationalization. Remember, conjugate. Okay? A plus root b. The conjugate will be a minus root b. Am I clear? Just change the sign of the in the middle of the binomial. Now in this, we'll do rationalizing the denominator. Rationalizing the denominator. When you rationalize the denominator, what happens? You multiply the numerator and denominator. You multiply the numerator and the denominator with the conjugate of denominator. What I mean, just look over here. Suppose we have 2 by root of 5 minus root 3. So when we'll rationalize the denominator, see, on rationalizing the denominator, what do we get? We multiply the numerator and the denominator by the conjugate of the denominator. Isn't it? The denominator was root 5 minus root 3, so I multiplied by root 5 plus root 3, both. So what does it becomes? Twice root 5 plus root 3, and this will be root 5 square minus root 3 square, a square minus b square, which is equal to twice root 5 plus root 3, and this is 5 minus 3, which is twice root 5 plus root 3 by 2. So this is root 5 plus root 3. So this can be written as this also after rationalizing. Okay. The main motive is to remove the surd from the denominator. Okay. Let us look at the exercise from this part. Now look at sums from exercise 1.5 ML Aggarwal. Rationalize the denominator. 1 part 2. They have given 5 root 7 by root 3. In the denominator, there is only one term, root 3. So what we'll do? Rationalize the denominator. On rationalizing the denominator, what we'll get? See how to do this. When there's only one term in the denominator, that is also inside the root. What we'll do? We'll multiply this with the numerator and the denominator. How does it help us? See, this becomes 5 root 21 by 3. That's your answer. We are able to remove the root from the denominator or the surd from the denominator. Look over here. Now, rationalize the denominator. On rationalizing the denominator, we'll multiply with the conjugate up and down. So that's 17, 3 root 2 minus 1, 3 root 2 plus 1, multiplied by 3 root 2 minus 1. See, I multiplied the numerator and the denominator with the conjugate of the denominator. So how does it help us? This becomes, when you open the bracket, leave it, don't open the bracket, 3 root 2 minus 1, and this becomes a square minus b square, formula a plus b into a minus b. So that's 17 thrice root 2 minus 1, and this c thrice root 2 whole square. This becomes 3 square is 9 and root 2 square is 2, so that becomes 18. 18 minus 1, so that's 17 thrice root 2 minus 1 by 17. So this becomes ultimately this. Am I clear? Look at part 6. See, on rationalizing the denominator, what do you get? We multiply the numerator and the denominator with the conjugate of the denominator, isn't it? This becomes what? This is root 7 plus root 6, and in the denominator you have root 7 square minus root 6 square. That's root 7 plus root 6 by 7 minus 6. That's, in the denominator you'll have 1. Am I clear? Look at part 8. Interesting. Root 2 plus root 3 by root 2 minus root 3. On rationalizing the denominator, again we'll multiply the numerator and the denominator by root 2 plus root 3. So let's see what we are getting. Root 2 plus root 3. This is the original question. On rationalizing means I'll multiply by root 2 plus root 3. Remember the conjugate of the denominator. Okay. Now look carefully. A plus b multiplied by a plus b is nothing but a plus b whole square. And the denominator you have root 2 square minus root 3 square. Am I clear? Now, a plus b whole square is a square plus b square plus twice a b, and in the denominator you have root 2 square is 2 minus 3, so that becomes 2 plus 3 plus 2 root 6 pi minus 1, which is 5 plus 2 root 6 pi minus 1, which can be written as minus 5 plus 2 root 6. Am I clear? Now let us look at the next sum. Now look at sum number 3, very interesting. Rationalize the denominator again. 7 root 3 by root 10 plus root 3 minus 2 root 5 root 6 plus root 5 minus 3 root 2 by root 15 plus 3 root 2. On rationalizing the denominator, all, you see, 7 root 3 by root 10 plus root 3. So how do we rationalize this? We multiply with the conjugate of the denominator, isn't it? Similarly over here, this is 2 root 5 by root 6 plus root 5. What do we do? Same, we multiply the numerator and the denominator by the conjugate. Look over here, minus 3 root 2 by root 15 plus thrice of root 2. So we'll multiply with root 15 minus thrice of root 2 by root 15 minus thrice of root 2. See, rationalizing the denominator, I'll get this. Now let's solve this. This is 7 root 3 multiplied by root 10 minus root 3, and in the denominator we have root 10 square minus root 3 square. Similarly over here we have twice of root 5, root 6 minus root 5 by root 6 square minus root 5 square. No problem till now. Similarly this we have 3 root 2 root 15 minus thrice of root 2 by root 15 square minus 3 root 2 whole square. Am I clear till here? I will solve it. Look over here. This is 7 root 3 root 10 minus root 3, and this becomes 10 minus 3. Okay, look over here, this becomes minus twice of root 5, rather root 6 minus root 5, by this is 6 minus 5. Similarly over here, this is thrice root 2, root 15 minus thrice root 2, by root 15 square is 15 minus thrice root 2 whole square. So 3 square is 9, root 2 square is 2, so 9 2s are 18. Am I clear till now? Look over here. So that's 7 root 3, root 10 minus root 3 by 7 minus, this is twice root 5, root 6 minus root 5 as it is, okay, because 6 minus 5 will be 1, minus thrice root 2, root 15 minus thrice root 2 by minus 3, which means this and this cancels and this becomes plus. Am I clear? Now look in the bracket. So this is root 3 multiplied by root 10 will give you root 30 minus root 3 into root 3 is 3. Root a multiplied by root a is a. So that's 3 minus. This is twice root 30 minus minus plus. And see, twice root 5 multiplied by root 5. So root 5 and root 5 is 5. So 2 5s are 10. So that becomes plus 10. Plus, this is root 30 minus, again, root 2 multiplied by 3 root 2. So 3 root 2 is 2. So 3 2s is 6. Am I clear till now? Now look over here. Root 30 plus root 30 is twice root 30 minus twice root 30 plus 10 minus 9 minus 3 minus 6. So that's 1. Clear? Now let us look at the next sum. Now look at sum number 4. Very interesting. Simplify 1 by root 4 plus root 5 plus 1 by root 5 plus root 6 plus 1 by root 6 plus root 7 plus 1 by root 7 plus root 8 plus 1 by root 8 plus root 9. Very easy. What I'll do, I'll rationalize this because there's a pattern. They're following a pattern. So if I know the solution of this, definitely I can predict the solution of the others. Look, 1 by root 4 plus root 5. On rationalizing the denominator, what do you get? We'll multiply by root 5 minus root 4 minus root 5, sorry. Am I clear? So this becomes root 4 minus root 5. In the denominator we'll have this a square minus b square, which means this will become root 4 minus root 5 by 4 minus 5, which means this will become minus, sorry, this will become root of 4 minus root of 5 pi minus 1, which is equal to minus root 4 plus root 5, isn't it? So we know this will become minus root 4 plus root 5. Similarly, this will become minus root 5 plus root 6. This will become minus root 6 plus root 7. Similarly, okay, this is minus root 7 plus root 8, and this is minus root 8 plus root 9. Look over here. This cancels out. Okay, minus root 4 plus root 9. Now root of 4 is 2 and root of 9 is 3. So 3 minus 2 is 1. Simple, very easy. Okay, now let us look at the next sum. Now look at sum number 6. Very interesting. If 7 plus 3 root 5 by 3 plus root 5 minus 7 minus 3 root 5 by 3 minus root 5 is equal to p plus q root 5. Find the value of p and q. And definitely p and q are rational numbers. What I'll do, I'll rationalize these two and get a simplified form. How? Look over here. On rationalizing the denominator, 7 plus 3 root 5 by 3 plus root 5 multiplied with the conjugate of the denominator. Look carefully. Am I clear? Same over here. 7 minus 3 root 5 by 3 minus root 5 multiplied with the conjugate of the denominator. Am I clear? Now this binomial multiplied by binomial. So 7 multiplied by 3 is 21 minus 7 multiplied by root 5. This is 3 root 5 multiplied by 3 is 9 root 5 plus minus 3 root 5 multiplied by root 5. So root 5 multiplied by root 5 is 5. 5 3s are 15 by this will be 3 square minus root 5 square. Am I correct? Similarly over here this is 21 plus 7 root 5 minus 9 root 5 minus 15 by 3 whole square minus root 5 square. Am I clear? Now solve it. So this is 21 minus 6 plus 2 root 5 by 9 minus 5 minus this is 6 minus 2 root 5 because 7 minus 9 is 2 root 5 by 9 minus 5 which is 6 plus 2 root 5 by 4 minus 6 minus 2 root 5 by 4. Take LCM. 4 is LCM. So this is 6 plus 2 root 5 minus 6 minus 2 root 5. Am I clear? So this is 6 plus 2 root 5 minus 6 plus 2 root 5 by 4. This cancels. So this is 4 root 5 by 4. This is root 5. So the entire thing becomes root 5. So can I write root 5 is equal to P plus Q root 5? Now root 5 can I write 0 plus root 5? Now we have discussed earlier if A plus B root P is equal to C plus D root P, we can say that A and C are equal and B and D are equal, which means can we write P equals to 0 and Q equals to 1? Clear? Now let us look at the next sum. We look at sum number 9. Very interesting. If x is equal to 1 minus root 2, find the value of x minus 1 by x to the power 4. Very easy. First of all, we need to find 1 by x. 1 by x will be 1 by 1 minus root 2. Rationalizing the denominator. What do you get? 1 by x equals to 1 by 1 minus root 2. I'll multiply with the conjugate. Am I clear or not? Just look over here. Okay. So this is 1 by x is equal to 1 plus root 2 and this becomes 1 square minus root 2 square. So that's 1 plus root 2 by 1 minus 2. That's 1 plus root 2 by minus, which is nothing but minus 1 plus root 2. Am I clear? Now I'll find this. Look over here. X minus 1 by x to the power 4 is equal to, now x is what? 1 minus root 2 minus 1 by x is what? Minus of this is what? Minus 1 minus root 2. So I can write minus 1 minus root 2 whole to the power 4. See, I just substituted the value. So this is 1 minus root 2 plus 1 plus root 2 whole to the power 4, which is 2 to the power 4, which is 16. Done. That's your answer. Look at 10. Similar. If x equals to 5 minus 2 root 6, find the value of x squared plus 1 by x squared. Very easy. Look over here. First of all, I need to find 1 by x. 1 by x is what? 1 by 5 minus 2 root 6. On rationalizing the denominator, what I'll get? 1 by x equals to, I'll multiply with the conjugate of this. Am I clear or not? Look over here. Okay. So 1 by x is 5 plus 2 root 6 by, this becomes 5 square minus 2 root 6 whole square. So this becomes 1 by x is 5 plus 2 root 6 by 25 minus, this is 2 square is 4 and root 6 square is 6. 4 6 is 24. So this is equal to 5 plus 2 root 6. Done. Now look. we know x plus 1 by x whole square is equal to x square plus 1 by x square plus twice this, which means can I write x plus 1 by x whole square equals to x square plus 1 by x square plus 2. Just substitute the value. See over here, instead of x I'll write 5 minus 2 root 6 plus 1 by x I'll write 5 plus 2 root 6 whole square is equal to x square plus 1 by x square plus 2. Now this is, if I'm not wrong, this is 5 plus 5, 10. 10 square is 100. So 100 equals to x square plus 1 by x square plus 2. 2 comes over here. 100 minus 2 is 98. So x square plus 1 by x square is nothing but 98. Clear? Now let us look at the next sum. Now let's look at the last sum for this exercise, number 12. If x is root 2 minus root 1 by root 2 plus root 1, y equals to root 2 plus 1 by root 2 minus 1, find the value of x square plus 5xy plus y square. First of all, simplify this. Rationalize the denominator. See, x equals to root 2 minus 1 by root 2 plus 1. On rationalizing the denominator, what do I get? Root 2 minus 1 by root 2 plus 1. I'll multiply by root 2 minus 1, isn't it? I'll multiply with the conjugate of the denominator. Done. So x is what? See, root 2 minus 1 whole square, and this is root 2 square minus 1 square, which is, this is a square plus b square minus twice ab, and this is 2 minus 1. Am I clear? So x becomes what? 2 plus 1 minus 2 root 2 by 1, that's 3 minus 2 root 2. That is your x. Similarly, we'll find y. We'll simplify rather. So on rationalizing the denominator, what do you get? Y equals to root 2 plus 1 by root 2 minus 1 multiplied by root 2 plus 1 by root 2 plus 1. Am I clear? Which means y equals to, this is root 2 plus 1 whole square by root 2 square plus 1 square, which is nothing but y equals to a square plus b square plus twice ab, and this is 2 minus 1. So y is what? 2 plus 1 plus 2 root 2 by 1. So y is what? 3 plus 2 root 2 when we simplify. So we got x and we got y. Let us find x plus y first. X plus y is what? 3 minus 2 root 2 plus 3 plus 2 root 2. So that's 6. Find xy also. This will help us. Xy, if you look carefully, if you find xy, I think we're getting 1. Am I clear now? Now look at this sum. This I'll arrange and write x square plus 2xy plus y square plus 3xy. This I can write x plus y whole square plus 3xy. Look carefully. Which means x plus y is what? X plus y is 6. So 6 square plus 3 into 1. That's 36 plus 3. That is equal to 39. So that's my answer. Clear? So this was the last sum. In the next video, we'll see some other chapter. Till then, take care.